Hey, sweet faces. It is time for chapter 10. Miguel hustled down a staircase with Dante following him. Once they reached the ground floor, they huddled beneath the stairs. He looked up and saw his family on the upper floor searching for him. Tío Oscar was speaking to a patrol woman. After a few seconds, she picked up her walkie-talkie. Miguel scoped the ground floor, quickly spotting a revolving door exit. "Vámonos," Miguel said to Dante and pulled his hood up to cover his head. Dante padded after him towards the exit. "If I want to be a musician, I need a musician's blessing. We gotta find my great-great-grandpa." Miguel was within feet of the exit when a patrolman stepped in front of him. "Hold it, muchacho." Miguel spun around so quickly that his hoodie loosened to reveal his living face. Screamed the patrolman. Miguel tried to pass him but couldn't. Then a patrolwoman's voice spoke on his walkie-talkie. We got a family looking for a living boy." The patrolman exchanged a look with Miguel. "I got him," he answered. Suddenly a large, chatty family with their arms full of offerings passed between Miguel and the patrolman. Whoa, excuse me, folks," the patrolman stammered as he tried to avoid bumping into the family. Miguel used the distraction to escape. He and Dante zipped down a corridor, but Dante doubled back to inspect a side room. "Dante!" Miguel shouted. He followed Dante into a room marked Department of Corrections. Miguel overheard two men talking as he tried to grab his dog. "Disturbing the peace, fleeing an officer, falsifying a unibrow. That's illegal?" another man asked in disbelief. "Very illegal. You need to clean up your act, amigo," said the corrections officer. "Amigo?" the young man repeated softly. "That's so nice to hear you say that, because I've just had a really hard Dia de los Muertos, and I could really use an amigo right now." "Huh?" said the corrections officer. "And amigos, they help their amigos. Listen, you get me across that bridge tonight, and I'll make it worth your while," the young man said. He spotted an Ernesto de la Cruz poster in the officer's workstation. "Oh, you like Ernesto? He and I go way back. I can get you front row seats to his Sunrise Spectacular show." Miguel perked up at the mention of Ernesto de la Cruz. I'll get you backstage. You can meet him," the young man said. "You just gotta let me cross that bridge." The corrections officer shook his head, rejecting the offer. "I should lock you up for the rest of the holiday," he threatened. "But my shift's almost up, and I want to visit my living family, so I'm letting you off with a warning." "Can I at least get my costume back?" The young man pointed to his Frida Kahlo outfit. No." In a huff, the ragged young man marched out of the room. "Some amigo," he scoffed. Miguel followed him into the hallway. Hey, you really know Ernesto de la Cruz?" "Who wants to know?" the man said, and then stopped in shock once he got a good look at Miguel. Ay, you're alive!" "Shh," said Miguel. He quickly yanked the young man into a phone booth to avoid a scene. "Yeah, I'm alive, and if I want to get back to the land of the living, I need Ernesto de la Cruz's blessing." "That's weirdly specific." "He's my great-great-grandfather." "He's your what?" The man's jaw dropped. Miguel caught it just before it landed on the floor, then pushed it back into place. "Wait," the skeleton said. "You're going back to the land of the living?" Miguel stepped back, unsure. "You know what? Maybe this isn't such a great—" The man snapped his fingers rapidly. "No, Niño, I can help you. You can help me. We can help each other. But most importantly, you can help me." Suddenly, Miguel spotted his family coming down a staircase. Mama Imelda saw Miguel and barreled straight for him. "Miguel!" she shouted. Miguel couldn't let them catch him and send him back to the land of the living with 100 conditions to never play music. Unaware that Miguel's family was closing in, the skeleton extended his hand. "I'm Hector." "That's nice," Miguel said, gripping Hector by the wrist and dragging him to the exit. Miguel and Dante burst out the door and sped down the stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, Miguel realized he was holding only Hector's arm. The rest of the skeleton was missing. Espérame, muchacho, Hector yelled, trying to get Miguel to slow down. Miguel looked around. His family was stuck in a revolving door. Moments later, they emerged and scoured the area. But Miguel was gone. Ay, Mama Imelda cried. He is going to get himself killed. We need Pepita. She brought 2 fingers to her mouth and whistled. A shadow whooshed over them, and then a giant winged jaguar landed in front of the family. Her wings glowed green and blue, and her eyes were bright in the night. Who has that petal he touched? Asked Mama Imelda. Papa Julio held it out to Pepita. Nice alebrije. Pepita focused on the scent and moments later took to the sky. Okay, that's it for today, sweeties. Have so much fun trick-or-treating and be super creative with your costumes, but most of all, have fun. Okay, I love you. Good night. Be safe.